It's a beautiful sunny November morning, and for this video I thought I'd do something a little bit different and show you my collection of rather small trees that I have at home. So I thought we'd start off with a few trees that are soon going to be planted up in the new Ketton Redwood Grove. There's 5 trees here. Let's take a closer look at them. So these first two, this one here and this one here, are coast redwoods. This one here and this one here are both giant redwoods. And then on the end here, the one that looks dead because it's lost its needles, is a dawn redwood, and it's not dead. They just happen to lose their needles in the winter. So this area has got a number of small conifers growing. We've got some yews growing here. We've got some little Scots pine seedlings, some Corsican pines, slightly bigger Scots pine here. We've got a couple of little larches that are losing their needles. This is a native juniper. And this here is a Japanese cedar, once upon a time known as the Japanese redwood. Here we've got some kind of other cypress, which I obtained from Rawsby Asylum. And in the background here, a nice big coast redwood that I'm trying to train downwards, because I'd like to turn it into a hedging element. Here we've got some more yews, a small heather growing back here, a little giant redwood cutting which me and my brother took a number of years ago, which is a work in progress but has this year shown the first sign of new growth. This little bonsai here is a western hemlock, which had been naturally bonsaied by some sheep, but it ended up in a bog and was not doing very well, so I decided to rescue it. We've got some more yew growing back here, Irish yew, and another coast redwood here, which I am planning to let become a full-blown tree at some point. Sat at the back there we've got some more naked dawn redwood. Here we've got a rowan, which has now lost all its leaves, and a trio of hornbeams, which my brother kindly gave to me. Got a little collection of some more beech here, which is also destined for a hedge. Here we've got some rosemary, and just growing down here is what I believe is a western red cedar seedling, which will hopefully survive over the winter. Here we've got some Lonicera growing, and next door to it a lovely little juniper. This little juniper is, well, the aim is to turn it into a bonsai. It's looking quite bonsai-ish already, but there's a lot of work yet to do on that. Tucked away in this pot here is a quite large dawn redwood, which is also losing its needles and will soon be completely naked for the winter. Here we've got some cuttings. These are actually my brother's, and these are some juniper cuttings of mine that I'm trying to propagate. Over here we've got a couple of little Douglas firs. This is an alder, doing quite nicely. This rather large, bright tree, which looks a little bit like a larch, is actually a deodar cedar, which I'm quite excited about, this tree. In this pot here I've got some paperbark maple seeds which I've sown. Over here we've also got a lovely little beech tree which I've been training into a rather funny shape. It's a bit of an experiment. We've got some Darwin's berry, which is like some of the others destined for a hedge. Also got some oaks growing. I've planted out quite a lot of the oaks I grew from acorns last year, so there's just one or two left lurking in the garden. And we've got some willow here. And this is a horse chestnut. Down here I've got some coast redwood cuttings, which I'm trying to propagate. And this is a little bonsai forest that I'm trying to grow in a tray. This is a lovely little Lonicera, which we're also trying to train into a bit of a bonsai. And we've got a little bit of spurge laurel growing here as well. This little pine of some sort is a little tree from Austria. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's not grown a huge amount since I planted it. And right at the back here we've got another quite large dawn redwood. This little beech here I'm training into a bonsai as well. That's why it's got all that wire all over it. And here we've got a little Korean fir cutting growing on top of a pot that's got a very heavily pruned hawthorn on it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tour around some of my tree collection. Some of these will be ending up in the ground fairly soon, and it's going to be very exciting over the coming years to see them grow and develop and see what they turn into.